Church Boy fans, it's a new year. Oh, what's up? I'll wait till 1:15. Start this year off right. Alright. It's 1:15 now. Oh, I didn't know Google Chrome do that. Alright. What's good, Churchwood fans?
Hello, our own Elder Kevin is here with us on this evening, and he's going to bring us a solo on his saxophone.
Before we do anything, alright, so let me just do this. Let's reminisce over 2020. We all know how 2020 went. 2020, probably the worst year of probably my life span. As y'all know, I am 13, and I reminisce over 2020. 2020 had to be the worst year of my lifespan. And you wonder why. The amount of deaths, the amounts of pandemic. The most importantly, the church is gone. And I want to speak on that for a moment. This pandemic that we see right now, it has probably been the best thing that could happen. Because, let me say why. This pandemic allowed a lot of people to get closer to their families. And this allowed people to just, get better at life. Because we in home doing, you might be doing something, but it was really boring. Just quarantine, just making videos, editing videos. That's really all I can do, because it's you on quarantine, so you really can't do anything inside the house but like watch TV and all that stuff, play video games. But anyway, what's up, Daquan? Type it in the chat. Like if you want to be fit for 2021, 2020 was a perfect time for you to do that inside your home, and you didn't have push-ups. You could have done a lot of stuff on quarantine, but 2021, depending on how this year went, I think that 2021 it might have ups and downs, but I think it's going to be a great year. I think it's going to be a great year. Church-wise, I think the church service is going to come back if the pandemic dies down. I think the church is going to come back in 2021. Hopefully, that's what we hoping and praying for. what else? Now, I've been thinking a lot about this situation where a lot of uh uh church people and like saints have died. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. This pandemic that's in the world right now, it's kind of like a plague. It's kind of like one of those plagues that you read in the Bible and Revelation. I want to talk about that. That's the main thing that I want to talk about on this channel. So technically, the reason why I think because this pandemic, it didn't come for like, not for a reason. It came for a reason. It came because God allowed it, because He's taken a lot of saints home, which means rapture. That's what you can call it, rapture, and that's my opinion on why all the saints are leaving the earth, including my pastor, my the jurisdictional Bishop Brooks, Kojic, Michigan, Bishop Wells, a lot of Kojic. The pandemic has really hit the church hard, and what I just said, that's why. That's my opinion on what's happening. And and I feel like this new year, from what I've seen throughout 2020, I don't think it's going to die down. I mean, the pandemic, it might, cause it being a plague, it only lasts for so long. So you can expect for this pandemic to go away and everything go back to normal. But once everything go back to normal, something else gonna come up. Trust me, something else gonna come up. Now, celebrity deaths. Man, it kind of hit me hard when I first found out that Kobe had passed. It hit me real hard. Yeah, it hit me real hard. And you want to know why? Because Kobe Bryant, like, Kobe Bryant, out of all people, it had to be Kobe. It had to be a celebrity. And it's like Chadwick Boseman, most recent death. I feel like and they didn't die of COVID. They died of different, Kobe died from helicopter crash, and Chadwick died from cancer. You know, and cancer is pretty big. When cancer comes on your life, it comes to kill, all right? Which is sent by the devil, obviously. But yeah, most recent deaths of Kobe Bryant and Chadwick Boseman, I feel like that should have been a lesson learned. Like, Kobe died, so God allowed him to die so the world can actually see how serious, like, how short life is, and like like that. I learned the lesson from that. Like, I can die right now. Like, if Kobe can die Kobe Bryant, If Kobe Bryant could die in a helicopter crash, I can die any second now. That's how stunned I was to hear of his passing. And I didn't believe it, because we live in a stupid world where they, like, literally, like, Hawks is a thing. Hawks is our thing. Oh, how long would you think it would be when a person would post this on social media? Oh, Shaquille O'Neal coming back to the NBA. There's no proof of that. There's no proof of that. So we live in a world of Photoshop and hoaxes and jokes. And that's why I didn't believe it. Cause I living in 2020, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. But we're gonna keep moving. I don't even want to bring this up, bro, but I have to. Alright, Black Lives Matter. Two black lives had to be killed for the world to see how life is so short. Life is so short. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery. And even other deaths like I forgot, what was that dude's name? Anyway, I'll search it up right here. But yes, George Floyd had to lay on the ground. Okay, now when I watched the video, I understand that he was resisting, but he wasn't resisting that hard and that much for you to lay him down and put your foot on his neck. It wasn't that serious. It really wasn't that serious. I know police, they gotta take their job seriously, but not that seriously. It was not that serious. It was really not that serious. It was actually not that serious. Like, but I actually do not get it. I do not get it. Breonna Taylor. Now, these stories all come with reasons, okay? Like, she died for this reason, he died for that reason. She got killed because, I don't know if it was her boyfriend or brother, but they were shooting back at the police, and she got shot. The reason why we're rioting on her death is because there was no justice. There was no justice. And I never thought that I would live to see, like, all this from the 1960s, all this come back to us in 2020. From the start of 1960 to the year of 2020. 40 years. 40 years. Okay? And notice, this is pretty logical. Notice, everything is gonna be a 4 or 40 or 400. We lived for 400 years in slavery. From 1960 to 2020 right now. That's 40 years. Okay? Just when we thought that racism and civil rights and police brutality was gonna come to an end, it just 2020. It like 2020 is like a person, like a nut picker, and like in 2020 like just like picked out like which thing, like what event am I gonna pick out to put in my year. And he picked up civil rights. And it all just boom. Like, just talking about it, I don't understand. I do not understand. I do not understand why it had to happen. Why did it happen? I just asked myself, was it plotted to kill George Floyd? I mean, was the police looking for him? Cause nowadays you can't trust Google. You cannot trust Google. Warning: everything on Google that you search is not true. It's not accurate news. So, because we live in a world where you can't trust anybody right now. You just have to come up with your own logical news. You have to search logical stuff. You have to dig your own information and, go off that, whether that happened or not. Like, bro. Alright. Let's and Minnesota, I can't comprehend what's happening. I can't comprehend what's happening, bro. Like, I don't understand why 2020 was like this. I don't know if like I said, you can't trust things on Google. Cause a lot of things on Google, like if you search what's really happening in the world, they can tell you that LeBron James got cancer. Where did you get that news from, Google? Where did you get that accurate news? Cause we all know it's not accurate. We all know LeBron doesn't have cancer. That's not a true thing on Google, but that's an example of how Google is. All right, the pandemic. Oh my God, what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Corona. I never thought that we would live in a world where you had to wear a mask in church. But that is the world that we live in. I never thought that I had to stay 6 feet while I was working out. But that's the world that we live in. I never thought that people would be dying like a war, like a civil war is going on, like in the middle of the streets, and people walk over bodies. But that's the world we live in. It's frustrating to me. It's really frustrating to me. But you know what? I'm going to put that all beside me and just focus on me right now. Focus on what I can be doing and focus on what I long to do. I can push that to the side until this corona stuff is fully gone. This plague on the earth sent by God fully gone. People say that every bad thing is sent by God. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. whatever God wants, whatever the devil wants to happen, God has to allow it. And that's what this plague is. The devil wanted this plague to happen, and God said, let it happen. Let it go out into the earth and go on a killing spree. That's basically what it's doing. That's exactly what it's doing. I never thought that I would go on YouTube and like just see people in the hospital. Like, the hospital are so full, bro. Like, surgeons and nurses, doctors they don't want to work anymore. They don't want to work anymore. But that is the world. Unfortunately, that is the world that we live in. Oh, man. I could just sit here and go on and on about the events that have occurred since 2020 has happened. But it is what it is. I mean, 2020, it really seemed like it was the end of the world, like the world is going to end. But it won't seem like that when the actual world ends, when Jesus cracked the sky, okay? Ah, man, bro. I don't feel good talking about that. Culture Church Boy fans, you gotta watch and pray. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous. And I know people like watching this, like growing up watching this video, people gonna say, you a kid and you should probably shut your mouth. No, I'm not gonna do that. Cause I got too much to say about what is happening. And so here it is. Here's what's going on. People think that I shouldn't have my opinion on stuff. You know why? Cause they think I'm a 13-year-old kid who's just living a normal life. No. You see, I'm different. All right, I'm different in my own way. I like to, get in the world's business. I like to be involved. But people think different. People think that I'm a kid and I should, stay in my place. What do I have a mouth for? To talk right. What do I have a voice for? What do I have vocal cords for? To have a voice, right? What do I have a voice for? Just to... I don't have a voice. I don't have a mouth to shut it. I have a mouth to explain myself and to say whatever I have to say to get something off my chest. And all the stuff that I just talked about just now, it was heavy on my chest. And I waited for the new year to come around to talk about this, cuz it connects very well with what was on my chest. I mean, I wanted to talk about the rapture. I wanted to talk about the pandemic. I wanted to talk about celebrity deaths. I wanted to talk about Black Lives Matter. Everything that has happened in 2020 that has caused a ruckus. And I hope and pray that 2020 I really hope it's not what this year has been. Because it has affected me. It has affected my family. It has affected my church family. It has affected my pastor, who is gone on to be with the Lord. It has affected my my YouTube channel, and you want to know how, my YouTube channel, I haven't been able to upload, and because my phone was getting flooded with so many like COVID notifications, and so like my phone was on a screen lock like for a week, and I was supposed to upload that week or live stream that week. So that's how it's a small little situation. But it's all right. This year it has. I really hope that 2021 just I hope it's a new era for the earth right now. Cause with the stuff that has happened, I feel like we could get hit with a meteor. Cause that's how bad this stuff is. And it has affected the world really, really hard. And I hope and pray that you guys are okay, staying safe, staying sanitary, keeping your mask on, keeping 6 feet. I know the internet is blowing up with Karens. I know y'all know what Karens are. Karens are those persons that you need a permit. If you don't have a permit, they kick over your table. And we have pandemic. I call pandemic Karens, where they don't want to wear a mask. They come up with some random excuse that they have a like little condition that they can't wear a mask because it's uncomfortable for them. Listen, lady. Listen. That is the world we live in. So unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with it. Deal with it. You know, lady, it's better to have a heart attack and live than to have a heart attack and die. So if you wear a mask and you can't breathe and you hyperventilate and then you get a heart attack and you still live, that will come out better than you not be able to breathe, hyperventilating and having a heart attack and fall dead right there. You should take advantage of the breath that you have. You should take your life and do something with it. Like, I'm taking my life, I'm doing something with it by doing YouTube. I want to become successful. I'm watching videos every day of how to progress my channel. I want to do that because this pandemic right here, that's what I'm focused on right now. And I know school, and we are on break as we speak. Oh man, bro, 2020, and 2020 goes with 2020, and it's not because of my glasses, but 2020's bad events has. God himself has given me 2020 vision because I can now see what's really going on. I can see what I can feel it. I'm not gonna fake like I don't feel what's going on. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my head. It gives me headaches half the time just thinking about what it's going to be like when those 7 years of tribulation. This obviously felt like one of those years. But we got to watch and pray for 2021 because stuff out here is really serious. And I hope y'all taking proper precautions of this, staying safe. If you have COVID, my prayers go out to you. If you feel like you have COVID, I suggest that you get tested. Because it's better to know that you have it than to not know and die. So I'm gonna end it right here. I just want to go hop on and talk about like the new year, 2020, the past year, and what moving forward. This channel is only gonna move forward. In the name of Jesus, I gotta get out of here. But I'm praying for y'all. I'm really praying for y'all. I gotta get out of here. Church. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta hold my horses. Hold my horses. I gotta hold my horses. Gotta hold my horses.